Hello and good morning. It's now another day, 4:20 a.m. Yes, I kind of got late now. It's early on the fifth day, and I only have two songs. I should have finished yesterday, but I didn't. And on top of that, this morning, right when I woke up at 4, I had some family issues and I got like very, very angry. So, yay for marriage. You think a guy would learn the first time, one time, but no. So, I'm not super feeling the happiness, but I gotta crank this one fast. It's 4:20. I'm gonna try to crank this like kind of just to get away of the project because the way I'm feeling, and I really could use a new song right now, like to put some emotion in it and just so I'm really just gonna try to bang this as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's it. End of song. Oh, Jesus. FAWM. Love. Not feeling the love. Not feeling it. Alright, if you don't know Pete Holmes is Not Feeling It Chicken, look it up. Not feeling it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find it. Okay, wait. 1 hour. I'm not gonna find it. I was gonna play it for you. Okay, let me play it for you. Because why not? Let's listen to a podcast in the middle of all this. You made it weird. Here, Not Feeling It. Get this episode. Best of You Made It Weird. Not feeling it. Oh, this is gonna be good for me. I'm gonna laugh. Alright, let's I was gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Let's just listen to this.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Boxy.
They're boxy and
That's
fat.
what they then went on to say. Versions.
It'll come back.
It'll come back, like unconsciously.
It does.
Yeah.
And it does. You're
Yeah.
absolutely. And as a
That was so intense.
Definitely not feeling it.
And the other character's like a much put upon bassist who hates the chicken.
Here.
And then one hit.
he had one hit
that was
called Not Feeling It.
Yeah,
And
Not
it
Feeling
was into everyone around that he's not.
I started singing You're Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Then
What? Oh, you're I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just keep rolling.
that morphed into just a chicken who was
The singing chicken.
a fading recording artist. His career was on the decline.
He had a hit.
He had one hit.
He had one hit
that was
called Not Feeling It.
And it was
I am not feeling it. I am not feeling it.
yeah.
Really high. I can't
Yes.
believe I sang that.
Real hot. That was beautiful.
Thank you, falsetto.
And I know that's insane, but it would make us laugh so hard. And
I almost threw up laughing
On
at chicken.
many occasions.
But the thing is like chicken is not that talented. He's a big fucking chicken that
Yeah.
can sing.
He
and
looks
he'd
like
be
a
in the
chicken.
booth. You're picturing it correctly.
like a mascot.
he's
sort
a
of.
chicken. Yeah, but
Then
he's real.
We added other characters, like a much put upon bassist
Yeah.
who hates the chicken,
Larry?
and then Larry, and then usually one of us would play Larry, one of us would be the chicken,
Larry?
and we would just go right into it for an hour.
An hour.
And it was
everyone
insane.
hated us.
Everyone hated
They
us.
hated us because the door could only
Yeah.
shield so much of this joy.
The chicken had one hit, Not Feeling It. He
Not
had a
feeling it.
follow-up moderate hit called Nice Little Chunk of Change, which makes no sense.
Yeah,
Nice little
that's
chunk
where
of
you go.
change.
where you- I remember the first time we did Chunk of Change, I go,
Yeah.
change, that's good, that's nice, that's nice, Larry, it's nice, smoky, nice little
Yeah.
chunk of change,
Yeah.
you see?
bluesy. People are hating us now, I'm sure.
See how I bend the note
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Change. And then whenever he likes it, they weren't recording. He's like, no, you just weren't rolling on that. Okay, we weren't rolling on that one.
Then he would be real passive aggressive to Larry. So my favorite thing to do would be like,
Hey, Larry, I got an idea for the next take. How about you play something in the ballpark of the fucking music I wrote?
just dress him down. Then, like, Larry was a character, and Larry, like, took on a family that he was trying to support. There was a time where the chicken was doing, like, a We Are the World thing, which was a real funny bit where it was like, AIDS, not feeling it.
Oh, yeah. I was doing the BP oil spill, and it'd go, BP, not feeling it.
Insane stuff, really.
Yeah.
Looking back, and we were trying to work through we were all in weird, emotional, shitty places.
You're locked in a building for 12 hours at least a day.
Yeah.
AIDS, not feeling it.
Our relationships had started to kind of hit the rocks, a bit.
Sure.
There were still great times.
Sure.
We're so like
My great times lasted longer than yours. But
yeah. But you know, we had great times, but we also had bad times at that time.
Sure. Yes.
And then so that took a toll at work. And then chicken is the sort of thing that you need.
You need it.
Needed it.
You need it.
It's something about like you come in to work and you're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
So it's like your brain needs to work. Your brain needs to be there.
Yeah.
And you have this backpack of grief on.
Yeah.
And you can't just take it off. You got to have the chicken sing it off.
Right. Well,
Take it off.
what made it awesome?
Wait. Is that something? Take it off. No. Not feeling it.
Yes. And when I think of
When I had to look at Katie, I was like, is this anything to anyone else? And her face was like, no, not really.
I'm sure the smile is slowly fading.
Not feeling it.
But we would. You think of someone like working in an office, you know, wearing a tie, he's in a cubicle, and he goes through a shitty breakup, and he has to go in there and just do his job, and nobody gives a shit.
Yes.
And it's not even really appropriate to talk about at work.
Right.
And you're suffering alone.
Right.
And we would go in and slam the door, and then it went from just raging at our lives to being like, well, not feeling it. Last night I really wasn't feeling it. And then we would...
And Sonny would you'd say something like, I don't want to ruin any of my stories or Sonny's stories, but it's like something would happen to Sonny that's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he's telling you the story.
Yeah.
And your heart is breaking for him.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you don't know how to respond. And so you just go, what do you say? Would you say you're not feeling it? And now this sad man is up and he's dancing and yelling and doing, not feeling it.
It was, and I urge you out there, if you're going through something bad, to try a high pitch not feeling it. And
Patty, can I say something real right now?
Please do.
Because I made us T-shirts.
Not feeling it.
That's
I
not
still have
feeling
it.
it. I still have mine.
Yeah.
Not feeling it.
When I'm
with a chicken
hungover, I
on it.
wear the not feeling it T-shirt around the house.
Patty, there were times when I would be in a horrible place.
Yeah.
A horrible, dark, sad, as you know,
I know,
days
I
without
do.
jokes, just not feeling it.
Yeah.
And I'd be in my sad little apartment, and I'd be going through my T-shirts, and I'd find the not feeling
Pete,
it shirt.
yeah.
And I'm getting kind of tingly thinking about it.
Pete,
It, like,
yes.
saved me.
Yeah.
It was a silly, stupid joke, and I would see it, and it would make me remember that I had friends.
Yeah.
It made me remember that I do cry with laughter,
Sure.
that things are better. I'm talking about, like, filled with dread. The
Yes.
dread of a love that was starting to go wrong.
Yeah.
And that's a sad thing to happen.
It is.
And I'd see not feeling it, and I go, yeah, sometimes things go the way of the chicken.
Yeah. Well, Pete had his T-shirts made that they have a chicken on them and they say not feeling it.
Yeah.
And when I went through this breakup, I went out and I got real drunk, which is you do. And
People do.
I went home and intentionally put that shirt on and went to sleep. And then when I woke up the next day and I'm looking in a full-length mirror at my hungover, like eye crusty, unshaven, disgusting self, boxer shorts, and this chicken not feeling a T-shirt, and I just started laughing alone in my apartment. Even though I should have been feeling like dog shit.
Yes.
So it was an odd coping mechanism, but it really worked.
It's a ministry.
We should tour and go to like grade schools and stuff.
All I can actually see, it's funny because these bits always come up, and I'm like, chicken. We were like, maybe chicken's a web series, maybe chicken's a sketch, and I'm like, it's not. It's just
It might not be,
The
yeah.
only thing that it's right for is right now us talking about
Yeah,
it.
and even then, maybe not.
And then even then, maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
like a bunch of people are like, "What the fuck is this?" But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
one guy
Sure.
out there driving on the treadmill. He's at work. I don't know what the fuck is happening. And
Yeah.
it's like he's going through a breakup, and his girlfriend's going to be yelling at him tonight.
Right.
And just in the back of his brain, he's going to remember, "Not feeling it, huh?
Not feeling
I
it.
am not feeling this."
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you know what a gift that is?
It is.
I have that forever. It cartoonizes. It
Yeah.
changes your perception.
Yes.
It's a gift.
When-
it's a tool. It's a coping mechanism.
And this is not a mature thing. This is not a mature thing at all. But when if let's say my girlfriend is yelling at me my ex-girlfriend is yelling at me for some reason, we're sitting there in this apartment,
Yes.
realizing the living together is not going to work, and maybe
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
work. And in the back of my mind, I'd be going, "Not feeling this.
Have you?
I am not feeling this." I would
don't
be
know.
okay.
I don't know if we've talked about. I think we've maybe talked about that before, but I'm hearing it again for the first time.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing.
Yes.
And it just fills my heart with sunshine to be like, this is the darkest time. This woman just told me to go fuck myself,
Yeah.
like big time. And I'm like,
Yep.
definitely not feeling it. I can't restate it. I can't restate it enough. I
Yeah.
know you get what we're saying.
Yes.
I can't say it enough.
Yes.
Not feeling it.
And what sucks about this bit and why people hated us is that unchecked, knowing that people are going to be listening to this now, we should move on.
Yeah.
But deep down,
Unchecked,
I want to
we
do,
wanna
I
do
want
it
to
all.
do this for the week, the rest of the week.
All I want to do is talk about the chicken. Nice little chunk of change.
Yeah.
No, that's good. We weren't rolling. We weren't rolling.
We're rolling on that one. All of our characters were very frustrated with everything because we were frustrated.
We were frustrated. Daddy
Interesting.
can't get it.
Daddy cannot get a piece of fresh stuff.
Daddy stepped down for 2 seconds for a goddamn cigarette. Comes
Yeah.
back. Wait, you're throwing that down the garbage disposal?
I'm sorry. The neighbors are.
Not feeling it. Oh, my God. Thank you, Pete Holmes. That's the story of my morning today. I woke up. I got mad at 3:45 a.m. I'm late with the song. I need to finish this. And then I hit play, and I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it. All right. Let me do a playthrough to see if I'm feeling it. Maybe I'll take a break or something. I don't know.